It is night. The stars are scattered across the sky like tiny lanterns, glowing softly in the darkness. The world is silent. A gentle breeze whispers through the trees, carrying the faint scent of the river and the distant blooms of the night. In this quiet, there is a story, waiting patiently, like a soft secret carried by the wind. Once upon a time, in a land ruled by a king whose heart had grown heavy with fear and power, a child was born. His mother, Jochebed, held him close, feeling the weight of the world pressing against her small, fragile arms. The air around them was tense, but within her chest beat a heart full of hope. She whispered to her baby, "You are safe. You are protected. You are special." The king, Pharaoh, feared a prophecy, a quiet warning that one day, a child from the people of Israel would rise to challenge his power. And so, the night was filled with danger, as soldiers patrolled the streets, searching for any sign of this child. But the river was calm. Its surface mirrored the silver moon, reflecting the night sky with serene perfection. It was here, in the stillness of the riverbank, that Jochebed made a decision that would change the course of history. She placed her baby gently in a small basket, lined with soft cloths, and set it upon the water. The basket floated, drifting silently, carrying the child into the unknown. The moonlight glimmered on the ripples, guiding him like a gentle hand. Each movement of the water was a soft lullaby, a whisper that promised safety. Nearby, Pharaoh's wife walked along the riverbank, unaware of the small bundle floating toward her. When her eyes caught the tiny basket, she knelt and opened it. A soft cry escaped the baby, not loud, not urgent, but enough to touch her heart. She looked into his eyes and saw something extraordinary, a calm wisdom, a quiet strength that belonged to someone far beyond his years. She named him Moses, drawn from the water, and took him into the palace. The very walls built to protect the king now sheltered the child who was destined to change the world. Moses grew surrounded by gold and grandeur, yet he was always drawn to the quiet places. The soft whisper of the wind through the palace gardens, the gentle light filtering through the tall windows, the calm reflection of the river, these were the moments he cherished most. Even as a child, he felt the difference in the world. He noticed the sadness in the eyes of his people, the quiet suffering that others overlooked. He felt their pain as if it were his own, and in the stillness of his heart, he promised himself that he would make a difference. One day, he witnessed an injustice, a man being treated unfairly. Something inside Moses stirred. The anger was quiet, but firm, like a slow-moving river ready to overflow. In a moment of impulsive courage, he intervened. And though he did not mean harm, events spiraled, and he realized the palace could no longer be his home. Moses left. The night swallowed him, wide and infinite. He walked into the desert, the soft sand under his feet, the stars above like watchful guardians. Each step was slow, deliberate. The wind brushed against his face, whispering a lullaby that only the night could sing. Days passed. Night stretched long and calm. Moses found solace in the rhythm of the desert, the quiet, the space, the gentle touch of the moon on the sand. Here, he was not a prince. He was a traveler, a listener, a boy learning the language of the night. And one evening, while tending to the quiet flocks in a distant land called Midian, something extraordinary happened. A bush glowed with light, but it did not burn. The fire was still, calm, and inviting. Moses approached, his heart steady, yet full of wonder. From the bush came a voice, soft, commanding, gentle. Moses. It was then he realized that even in the quietest places, great things could begin. That even in the silence of the night, a journey could unfold that would change not just one life, but the lives of many. And as he listened, standing in the soft glow, Moses felt a calm certainty. His path was not yet clear, but the night held him, safe and ready for the journey ahead. The stars blinked softly. The desert hummed quietly. The world waited, calm and patient, as Moses took a slow breath, feeling the night settle around him like a warm blanket. Now, as you listen, let your own breath slow. Let your body sink into the comfort of your bed. Let the quiet of the night carry you gently, just as the river once carried a small basket, floating softly toward destiny. The night had grown deeper, and the stars shone even brighter, their soft light guiding the way across the endless desert. Moses walked slowly, feeling the soft sand under his feet and listening to the gentle whisper of the wind. Every sound was calm, every movement serene. The palace, the river, and the bustling life of Egypt were far behind him. Here, in the desert, there was only silence, space, and a quiet peace that seemed to stretch forever. Moses felt the cool night air brush against his face. Each breath was a reminder of the freedom he now carried, yet also a reminder of the weight of his past. He remembered the moment he had intervened, the man who had been treated unfairly, and the fear that had followed him into the dark. But the desert had a way of teaching patience. Every step forward became a meditation, each grain of sand a gentle lesson in calm and stillness. During the day, the sun rose high, and the desert glimmered under its warmth. Moses found shade under a lone rock formation, resting while the sheep and small animals moved quietly around him. The world seemed vast, yet intimate. The desert taught him how to listen, to the wind, to the soft rustling of leaves, and to the heartbeat of the earth itself. One day, as he wandered further, he arrived at a small oasis. The water was clear, reflecting the soft light of the sun, while palm trees swayed gently above. Here, Moses met the daughters of a wise man named Jethro. They were struggling to draw water for their flocks, as the well had become crowded. Moses approached quietly, offering his help without a word of pride or hurry. Together, they drew the water and led the flocks to the shade. Jethro, observing from a distance, saw the calm and quiet strength in Moses. He invited him to stay, to rest, and to share in the life of his family. Moses accepted, knowing the desert had guided him to a place of calm, of simplicity, of understanding. The days turned into weeks, and weeks into months. Moses tended the flocks, learned the rhythm of the desert, and grew stronger in body and spirit. Each evening, as the sun sank below the horizon, the sky painted in shades of orange and purple, Moses would walk slowly to the edge of the oasis. He would sit quietly, watching the reflection of the stars in the water, feeling the peace that had eluded him in Egypt. In this time of reflection, Moses learned patience. He learned how to be present with each moment, how to observe without rushing, how to let the desert teach him in silence. The nights were long, and the wind carried the quiet songs of nature, the distant call of a night bird, the soft rustle of leaves, the gentle flow of the water. All of it spoke to Moses, whispering calm, whispering wisdom, whispering the importance of stillness. One evening, as the stars blinked softly above, Moses felt a subtle shift in the air. The desert, always patient, always quiet, seemed to hold its breath. A bush glowed faintly in the distance, burning with light but not consumed. The gentle glow invited him closer, and Moses, with slow and deliberate steps, approached the unusual sight. The glow was mesmerizing. It was not fearsome, but gentle, inviting, and warm. From the light came a voice, calm, commanding, and peaceful all at once. Moses, the voice whispered, carrying a calmness that filled the air and settled into his heart. Moses listened, feeling a deep stillness within him. The voice spoke of the suffering of his people, the quiet cries that reached even the ears of the powerful. It was a gentle reminder that even in the vast silence of the desert, purpose could be found. Even in quiet, one could hear the call to act with wisdom and care. The days continued with a new calm awareness. Moses continued his work with the flocks, but now, every step, every breath, every gentle touch of the wind reminded him of the quiet mission that awaited him. He began to see the desert not just as a place of refuge, but as a place of preparation, a place where patience, observation, and calm could strengthen the heart for what was to come. At night, he would walk to the edge of the oasis, feeling the soft sand under his feet, and gaze at the moon reflecting on the water. The world felt vast, yet intimate. Each star seemed like a watchful companion, each shadow a gentle guide, and the soft murmur of the water a lullaby for his thoughts. As he lay down to rest each night, the calm of the desert filled him. He let go of the past, the fear, the urgency. He felt the weight of the future, not as a burden, but as a gentle whisper of purpose. And in that quiet, in that stillness, Moses discovered the strength to continue, to listen, and to prepare for the path that lay ahead. The desert night stretched on, infinite and patient. The wind continued its soft song. The stars continued to watch. And Moses, under the glow of the quiet bush in the distance, felt ready, not yet for action, but for understanding, for listening, for growth. In this calm, you too, listener, may feel the gentle rhythm of your own breathing. Let it slow. Let your body sink into the comfort of your bed. Let the stillness of the night guide you. Let the soft whispers of the world carry you into rest. For just like Moses, even in the quiet and calm of the desert, great journeys begin, one slow, deliberate step at a time. The desert stretched endlessly, its golden sands reflecting the last warmth of the sun as evening approached. The wind had calmed, leaving only a gentle hush over the vast, open land. Moses walked slowly, every step deliberate, feeling the soft grains of sand beneath his feet. Each breath was deep, measured, as if he were becoming one with the quiet rhythm of the desert. As night fell, the sky revealed a tapestry of stars. Their soft light shimmered faintly, guiding Moses toward a distant mountain, a place he had not yet explored, yet somehow felt drawn to. The air was cool, still, carrying with it a sense of expectation, a quiet tension that demanded patience rather than hurry. When Moses approached the foot of the mountain, he noticed a bush unlike any he had seen before. Its leaves glowed gently, bathed in a soft light that did not burn or harm. The glow seemed alive, as if the bush itself carried a calm, invisible energy. Moses approached slowly, feeling both awe and deep calm. The moment he was near, a voice called out, soft yet compelling. "Moses." He froze, listening intently. The voice was calm, yet carried a power that resonated through the quiet desert. It spoke not in urgency, but in a gentle clarity that demanded full attention. Moses took a deep breath, his heart steady, his mind open, and he listened. "You have been chosen," the voice whispered. "Chosen to guide your people, to lead them from hardship to freedom. Your path will not be easy, but you will not be alone. I am with you." Moses felt a calm certainty settle into him. Though fear and doubt had often visited him, here, in the quiet glow of the bush, he felt a steady strength, a deep knowing that his purpose was greater than any one moment, any one place. The voice continued, describing what Moses must do. He would return to Egypt, the land of his birth, where his people suffered under Pharaoh's harsh rule. He would speak to the king, not with force, but with wisdom and truth. He would show signs, evidence of the divine guidance that now accompanied him. As the voice faded, the bush continued to glow, its gentle light reflecting on the sand and on Moses' calm, steady face. He knelt, taking a slow, deliberate breath, absorbing the quiet reassurance that he was ready, even if the path ahead remained unclear. Days passed in quiet preparation. Moses walked through the desert, reflecting on his journey, feeling the rhythm of each step, each breath, each heartbeat. He practiced patience, observing the world in silence, the soft flutter of birds in the early morning, the gentle ripple of the oasis waters, the calm sway of palm leaves in the night breeze. Finally, the time came to return. Moses left the sanctuary of the desert, feeling the cool evening air brush against his face. Each step toward Egypt was deliberate, each thought centered on the mission that awaited him. He carried with him the calm he had learned in the quiet nights, the understanding that action comes from preparation, not haste. When he arrived, he saw the people he had grown up among, yet they were strangers now, weary, burdened, and silenced under Pharaoh's rule. Their eyes, full of quiet suffering, met his gaze. Moses felt the weight of responsibility, yet also a deep, serene strength. He would be their guide, their quiet voice in the storm of oppression. Approaching Pharaoh, Moses spoke gently, firmly, yet without anger. "Let my people go," he said. The words were simple, calm, and deliberate. Pharaoh's heart, hardened by years of power and fear, resisted. Still, Moses remained steady. The signs and guidance he had received were not for himself, but for the people, to show them that even in the darkest circumstances, calm persistence and faith could open a path forward. The days that followed were filled with quiet signs, miracles that unfolded slowly, yet undeniably, a staff that moved with purpose, a hand that gleamed with light, plagues that came and went, teaching both patience and awareness. Through it all, Moses remained serene, focused, his steps slow and deliberate, never hurried, always mindful of the quiet strength within. At night, he would walk to a quiet place, perhaps near the river or beneath the open sky, and reflect. The world was vast, and yet in these moments, the desert, the river, and the stars reminded him that patience and calm were more powerful than force. Every sigh of wind, every glimmering star, every ripple of water spoke the same lesson: stillness precedes clarity, and calm is the foundation of all guidance. Moses learned that even in confronting Pharaoh, even in guiding a nation, the true strength came not from anger or haste, but from quiet determination. And in the stillness of the night, he prepared himself, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, for the journey that lay ahead, knowing that the people would need not just a leader, but a guide who embodied patience, calm, and unwavering faith. And so, the journey continued, each day building upon the last, each night deepening the understanding that greatness is not in force, but in the quiet unfolding of purpose, step by deliberate step. Now, as you listen, let the calm of Moses' journey settle within you. Let each breath slow. Feel the soft rhythm of the night, the gentle whisper of the wind, the quiet presence of stars above. Like Moses walking through the desert, allow your mind to travel calmly, your body to rest peacefully, and your heart to feel the serenity of this quiet night. The journey has only begun, but already, the night carries you gently toward rest, toward dreams, toward peace. The desert night stretched long and silent, and the cool breeze carried whispers of the past and the promise of what was to come. Moses walked slowly, his mind calm but focused, remembering the quiet guidance he had received at the glowing bush, the soft words that had filled him with purpose. Tonight, the stars shone brighter, as if watching him prepare for a moment of quiet courage that would change everything. He returned to Egypt, the land of his birth. The streets were familiar, yet filled with silent suffering. The people moved quietly, their eyes heavy with worry, their steps slow under the weight of oppression. Moses felt their pain deeply, but he also felt the calm strength growing within him, a quiet flame that could not be extinguished. Before Pharaoh, Moses spoke with a steady, soft voice. "Let my people go," he said. "No anger. No shouting. Just calm, deliberate words, each one carrying the weight of purpose and quiet strength." Pharaoh's heart, hardened by years of power, resisted. Still, Moses remained serene, his gaze steady, his breathing slow, his presence like a river, calm on the surface, deep and unshakable beneath. The signs followed. First, the staff, which moved gently in his hand, transforming into a serpent and back again, as if dancing to the quiet rhythm of the desert night. Then, subtle, calm miracles, the waters turning clear then flowing back, the air carrying a gentle warning, and finally, small plagues that arrived and departed softly, leaving lessons behind rather than chaos. Through it all, Moses remained calm. He walked through the palaces and streets with the serenity he had learned in the desert. He knew that his strength was not in raising his voice, but in the quiet persistence of action, in the calm certainty that truth and faith guide more powerfully than fear or anger. The Israelites, who had long suffered in silence, began to feel hope stir quietly in their hearts. Moses' calm determination gave them a rhythm, a gentle reminder that change could come not through force, but through patience and steady courage. The nights were long, and each evening, Moses would walk among the people, listening to their quiet concerns, feeling their fears, and offering the comfort of his calm presence. Finally, the day of departure arrived. The people packed lightly, their steps slow but purposeful, their hearts quietly full of hope. Moses led them under the soft glow of the moon, the stars guiding them like gentle lanterns above. The riverbanks reflected silver light, and the air was cool and still. Not a single sound disturbed the calm of the night. As they moved toward freedom, Pharaoh's heart changed once more, and the soldiers pursued them. Panic and fear crept behind, but Moses remained calm. He raised his staff, not in anger, but with deliberate, measured purpose. The waters parted slowly, creating a calm path through the river, walls of water rising silently on either side. The people walked through in quiet awe, their steps slow and careful, guided by the steady hand of Moses and the unseen rhythm of faith. When Pharaoh's soldiers followed, the river closed gently, not with chaos, but with the quiet inevitability of nature. The waters settled once more, calm and still, reflecting the stars above. Silence returned, the night embracing the travelers, carrying them forward into a new beginning. The people, now free, moved slowly through the desert. Each step was careful, measured, reflective. Moses walked among them, not as a ruler, but as a guide, a calm presence reminding them that even in freedom, patience and quiet understanding were the keys to lasting peace. As the sun set each evening, painting the sky in gentle shades of gold and purple, Moses would pause, watching the desert and the distant mountains. The air was filled with soft whispers, the rustle of sand, the distant call of birds, the gentle sigh of the wind. All of it spoke the same lesson: calmness precedes clarity, and patience guides the journey further than haste ever could. At night, Moses would sit by the river or a quiet patch of desert sand. He would watch the stars shimmer softly in the sky, the water reflecting their glow, the gentle breeze carrying the calm across the land. He felt the weight of responsibility, yet the peace of the journey settled deeply within him. The people followed his steps slowly, listening, learning the rhythm of calm determination, learning that courage is quiet, and true strength is measured in patience and serenity. And as the night stretched on, as the stars twinkled faintly above, the travelers lay down, letting the quiet embrace of the desert carry them gently into sleep. Moses, their guide, remained alert yet calm, knowing that the journey had only begun, but that the path forward would always be guided by the quiet strength they had learned to trust. Now, as you listen, let your own breathing slow. Let your body sink into your bed, feeling the soft rhythm of your chest rise and fall. Let the calm of Moses' night, the gentle flow of the river, the whispering desert wind, carry you into rest. Let each breath, each heartbeat, guide you slowly, gently, toward the quiet, peaceful sleep you deserve. The night stretches on, infinite and serene. And like the Israelites moving quietly toward freedom, you are carried gently by the calm, step by step, breath by breath, into dreams. The night was calm and still, with stars scattered across the sky like soft lanterns guiding the travelers. Moses led his people through the desert, the soft sand under their feet, the cool night air carrying the quiet rhythm of the journey. Each step was deliberate, each breath slow, as if the world itself had slowed to match their movement. Ahead, the river lay wide and silent, reflecting the silver glow of the moon. The people paused, unsure, their hearts filled with both fear and wonder. Moses stood before them, calm and steady, feeling the quiet strength he had nurtured in the desert. He raised his staff slowly, deliberately, and the waters began to move, parting gently to reveal a path that shimmered like glass. The people stepped carefully, their eyes wide with awe, feeling the gentle walls of water rise on either side, a calm passage guided by faith and purpose. The air was still, the only sound the soft echo of footsteps and the distant whisper of the wind. Each person felt a deep, quiet certainty. They were safe, guided by a steady hand and the calm rhythm of the night. When Pharaoh's army pursued them, the waters closed slowly, not violently, but with the quiet inevitability of nature itself. The river returned to its serene state, reflecting the stars above, and the travelers continued onward, their hearts lighter, their steps steadier. Freedom had come, not through haste or force, but through calm persistence, faith, and patience. Moses led his people deeper into the desert, teaching them to move slowly, to observe, to listen to the soft signs of the world around them. Every rock, every tree, every grain of sand seemed alive with quiet wisdom. The desert whispered lessons, patience, endurance, faith, and the beauty of stillness. The night stretched long and peaceful. The stars twinkled faintly, and the wind carried the soft songs of nature, the distant call of an owl, the rustle of leaves, the gentle ripple of a stream. Moses walked among his people, reminding them that even in freedom, calmness and reflection were the keys to lasting peace. Eventually, the travelers reached Mount Sinai. Here, Moses received the sacred tablets, engraved with wisdom and guidance. The words were not just letters, but lessons in patience, justice, and compassion. He held them carefully, feeling the quiet weight of responsibility. In the stillness of the mountain night, he reflected on the journey, the river, the palace, the desert, the stars. Each step had prepared him for this moment. As the journey continued, the people learned to move in harmony with the quiet rhythm of the world. They walked slowly, ate slowly, and rested deeply, listening to the whispers of the night. Moses taught them that life was not measured by speed or noise, but by the depth of calm and understanding they carried within. At night, Moses would sit by a soft patch of desert sand, gazing at the stars. The moon reflected on the distant river, the gentle breeze brushing against his face. He thought of the river that had once carried him as a baby, the palace that had sheltered him, the desert that had taught him patience, and the people now walking with quiet hope beside him. All of it reminded him, and all of them, that even in the darkest moments, calm faith could guide the way. The nights became lullabies. Each star, each whispering wind, each soft ripple of water became a gentle song, carrying the people into rest. Moses' voice, calm and steady, guided them, speaking softly of hope, faith, patience, and quiet strength. And now, as you listen, let your own breath slow. Feel your body sink into the comfort of your bed. Let the calm of the desert, the silver river, and the twinkling stars surround you. Let each heartbeat remind you of the quiet strength you carry within. The journey of Moses teaches us that even through trials, through rivers and deserts, through fear and uncertainty, the path guided by patience, calm, and faith is the path that brings peace. Step by step, breath by breath, you too can move through the night with serenity, letting the quiet embrace of the world carry you into dreams. As the desert night stretches endlessly, and the stars shine softly above, you drift gently into sleep. The river, the sand, and the moon whisper their calm song, carrying you into a deep, restful peace. And just like the people walking behind Moses, you are guided by quiet faith and gentle calm, toward a night of rest, reflection, and renewal. Sleep now. Let the calm of the night settle within you. Let each breath carry you gently into the quietest corners of your dreams. The journey has been long, but the night is peaceful, and all is well. Crescent Moon.